Your house is for sale and you got an offer. Woo! Now what? Do you accept it? Do you hang back to see if maybe some other offers are going to come in and you can start a bidding war? There's pros and cons to both. And in fact, we are going to dive into the pros and cons of accepting the first offer that comes in versus kicking it to highest and best. I'm Lindsay Johnson, your resource for all things real estate. Let's get to it. They say in real estate that the first offer is usually the best. In my career, I've found that to be true quite a bit. But if you're deciding to sell your home, do you take the first offer if it's a good one? Or do you kick it to highest and best? There's pros and cons to both. What we're seeing now more than ever in the industry are highest and best, multiple offer, buyer battles. And as a result, the price often goes up and the contingencies drop way off. So if you decide to kick it to highest and best, here are some of the pros. You're probably going to get the absolute most for your house. As multiple offers come in and your agent is communicating to the buyer's agents that they're one of 5 or one of 10, they're going to go back to their customers and say, okay, if you really want this house, it's time to stop messing around. When it comes to multiple offers, you often see escalations, prices go up, escrow deposits go up, flexible closings get to be something that's thrown on the table. They also often remove contingencies. So maybe the appraisal contingency goes away. Maybe the buyers agree to pay above appraised value. But as the offers stack up, you're gonna rule out people who aren't serious, and the people who are serious are gonna stop messing around. And that freedom of choice is going to allow you to pick the best offer for you and for your family. The highest price is not always the best offer. And perhaps you need to just pull out as much cash from the house as you can, and then price matters. But maybe what's more important to you is flexibility of closing or being able to rent the house back after it closes. What multiple offers do is they provide you the flexibility to choose what's right for you. In a multiple offer situation, there are some negatives. And one of those is the fact that some people may drop out. They may decide that they don't want to be a dog in that fight, or they just don't want to get into a bidding war. So you do run the risk of certain offers withdrawing once it goes to multiple offers. And it can also be very overwhelming to try to sort through a ton of offers. Though I would say that that's where you can lean on your agent, because they're going to help you to review what's in front of you and to decide what's going to be best. But just know that if you've got an offer you absolutely love and it's everything and it's perfect, maybe just take it. Whatever you decide to do, whether it's accepting a really strong offer right when it comes in or deciding to do highest and best, it's imperative that you communicate with your real estate agent. When I list a house, I often ask this question: hey, if a great offer comes in, would you accept it on the first day, or do you want it to go to multiple offers? Because that's going to change how I communicate with other buyers' agents. If I already know that we're gonna do highest and best on Sunday at 5 p.m., I'm gonna let agents know that so that they know it's gonna be multiple offers and they can come in really strong. If an agent doesn't know it's multiple offers, that's on you as the listing agent, because you've gotta let them know. And that's not to say that if an amazing offer comes in that your agent shouldn't tell you about it. You've got to have an open line of communication going, but always make sure that you're on the same page as your agent. Do you take the first strong offer that comes in? Do you wait and see what happens with multiple offers? There's pros and cons to each. To recap, the pros of going in multiple offers. Buyers get real serious, which means for you as a seller, prices go up, contingencies go down, escrow deposits increase, and closing becomes a little bit more flexible and a little bit more to your liking potentially. And then ultimately you get the freedom of choice to be able to decide which is going to work best for you. If there's only one offer, there's not a whole lot of choice. And remember, there are some cons. You do run the risk of some buyers withdrawing their offer and dropping out, and sometimes multiple offers can be a little bit overwhelming. Just be sure that you communicate with your agent what it is you're looking for and what's important to you, because they're going to be able to guide you and let you know which of these options is going to be best for you. I hope this video was helpful and answered some questions for you. If you found value in it, please be sure to like and subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you can be sure to be notified when my upcoming video on how to handle a lowball offer comes out. I'm Lindsay Johnson, your resource for all things real estate. I'll see you next time.